everybody, and welcome to Coffee with the Consultant. My name is Stephanie Essex, and I am the Social Emotional Consultant at the Florida Center for Early Childhood. So today I wanted to talk about part 2 of protective factors and building resilience. And today I want to touch on initiative. And before I get into tips and tricks and things that will help your child to learn initiative, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what initiative looks like from 1 to 4. So I wanted to break it up. First of all, initiative from 1 to 18 months. A few of the things you might see would be that they are happy when they're praised, that they enjoy being around other children, and that they're constantly trying to obtain toys. And then 18 to 36 months, we see that they're trying to play with other children, they follow simple directions, and they often can show concern for other children. And then a little bit older, 3 to 5 years old, these children are constantly trying to start play with other children. They try different ways to solve problems. They keep trying when they're unsuccessful, which is really important. So in order to build initiative, there are certain things that can be super helpful and super simple. And one that I really love a lot is being a learner. So it's letting your child teach you something, which could be anything. And an example that comes to mind is, you tell your child, oh, you really figured out how to get all the colors onto your painting. Can you show me how you got that started? And have them teach you like what they used, how they got started. And that being a learner, and that can really be anything. An example I use with the kids that I worked with here was we talked about, we went over what it means to be safe in the parking lot. And so I asked them, I said, I can't really remember like what we're supposed to do in the parking lot. And I think it would be really important for Miss Stephanie to teach the other kids. So can you help me learn how we're supposed to be safe in the parking lot? And so they went through the steps from the beginning. I asked them, like, what do you do first? And they told me, you make sure you're holding mommy and daddy's hand. And then they knew that we look both ways and we don't run in the parking lot. And then we talked a little bit more further about it, but it was a really cool opportunity to remind them they got to teach me. And that what really helped with, taking on the initiative to help teach me and help teach, other kids and other peers. So another one that's really cool is having your child help you with things. So some of you might already do this because it is natural and it's easy to encourage your child to be helpful. But even like asking them to help you do fold the laundry, or I'm trying to think, make the bed is a really good one. Can you help me tuck this sheet under here? Or even helping to make dinner or baking something, letting them stir, or maybe even crack the egg. So that, encourages them in the future to be asking to be helpful and asking to do these things, which is great for building initiative. I think that also, having them help you make simple decisions is a very cool way to build initiative. Say if you have an hour before bed and, that you're not really sure what you're wanting to do, or maybe you have a thought in your mind, but it's a cool opportunity to ask your child what they think about something that you guys could do together, before bedtime. So those are just some cute, simple little ways that you can help your child. I think also if you have siblings, there's cool opportunities to practice friendship skills. Because for some kids, it's hard to go up and introduce yourself and, ask to play or ask to be friends, especially for those of you that have kids that are a little more shy. So having siblings, or even like if you have puppets at home, like taking a puppet and doing some role playing, like how do we talk to our friends, or how do we say hi to friends? Here at the school, I always say hi and goodbye to the kids because I want to encourage them to, make eye contact with me and say hi and goodbye, because that's a simple way to express initiative, you know. So I think this is a really cool protective factor. I'm always working with the kids on trying things before I help them. Like try to put the straw into your juice box. And if they try a few times and they're not successful, I'll say, do you want to try one more time? And sometimes they will, and sometimes they'll be frustrated, and that's, you know, that's okay. And then I'll show them, you know, oh, look, this is how we can put the straw in the box. You know, this is, or how we unwrap things, or like, you know, this is how we open our cracker packet, you know, and teach them and show them, but also give them the chance to try. And if they're successful, I always give them tons of, you know, praise and encouragement, because we want them to keep trying, to keep being successful. So I just love initiative. I love all of the protective factors, and I enjoy the opportunity to like give examples and share with you. And I'm always available here if anybody's like, man, I feel like this is an area my child's really struggling in and I want to see more initiative from my child, then you can always contact me through email or Brightwell. And I'm always happy to like have a consultation and meet with you guys. So I really enjoyed this. Looking forward to our next part of talking about promoting resilience in kids and protective factors. So I will see you next week. Thanks, everybody.